Let's get back to the topic.
Yeah.
People are making insane car purchases and wasting their life savings on a cool car. Um, I'm always thinking back to when we were kids and parents told us like, here's a piggy bank, put money inside like coins, and then you save it up, and then you can buy whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I think it's great to have the idea of like saving money and investing it into something, but I think parents do a bad job of taking care of the second part, like what are you going to invest your money into? And then people are like, yeah, let's buy a cool car, and then they go all in on a Lambo. And I think it's a great sentiment, like a good wish from our parents to help us, to teach us about money. But they, in my opinion, should approve on this second part. What's your thoughts on saving money and everything related to that, Vlad?
Being, having this financial consultant title um, taught me a lot of lessons. And we actually had studies about what people spend money on and how many people save.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, in Romania, a third of people put money like under the pillow, under the mattress, actually.
Yeah.
Under the mattress. A quarter, no, a third never save anything. They literally live from one day to the other, and the others invest in a way or another. So most people have no clue what to do with the money. Money is a taboo. People have this mentality from maybe the communism that do not talk about money because it's not okay, it's not polite, don't brag, etc. And then nobody talks about anything.
Yeah.
They just talk about, carbs. For example, when I was a kid, and I actually spoke about this like yesterday with somebody. I was 6 years old and it was Christmas, and I got a present from one of my mom's friends. It was like a big chunk of like piled or kind of wrapped newspapers.
Mm-hmm.
And I had no clue what it is. Very light. She just said, "Look, this is your present." And I started opening it. And what is it? I kept opening paper after paper after paper. I'm like, what is it? It like from this big, it got like smaller and smaller and smaller. And my expectations shrank, smaller and smaller. What can it be? 6 years old kid, like I don't have a big imagination, but come on, dude, like it was this small at one point. I was like, what is it? She just said, yeah, go on, go on. Like, bitch. Opening. And it was a coin. It was a 100 lei, which is my money. It was 100 in that value. It was a brand new shiny coin. It just literally appeared. Like minted, chromey like color, absolutely brilliant. It looked amazing. It was the most beautiful coin I've seen in my life. Cool. I was like, wow, what is it? She's like, it's money. How much? She's like 100. How much is that? It's a lot. Okay, what do I do with it? You buy stuff.
Okay.
What? Toys. Cool. What can I get? She said, just get a few more and you're gonna buy whatever you want. Cool. She actually became my accountant now.
For people that don't know Romanian currency, how much is 100 lev approximately? Compare it to euros
so
or
it's
dollars.
100 lei, and it means lions.
Okay.
So 1 lei, 1 lion, 2 leis, 2 lei, 2 lions.
Okay.
Anyway. So 100, think of it like this. Oh, sorry, but it was in the old ones. So that's the equivalent of like 0.01.
So 10
in the
cents.
Current. And 4.5 in my current leis is like €1. So it's like, I don't know,
zero point zero cents.
something.
All
I'm too
right.
tired.
So I imagine that you didn't buy a lot of toys then with with
So
that.
you'd be surprised at that point, like this is the equivalent now, but then it was actually quite a sum for a kid. You
Mm-hmm.
could actually buy like a ton of like little things like sweets and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so what happened was I started gathering them. So I was, doing chores around the house or, you know, asking from my grandparents bits and pieces. So at one point I had like 600 of it. Um, and then I just wanted more. So I kept gathering in time. I kept buying stuff, then gathering again. Then I started loaning
Mm-hmm.
to my family. So when they needed money, because it was actually pretty valuable at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I was loaning and getting like 50%
Back
interest.
in the interest, yeah.
Yeah. Because they love me and they just said, yeah, fine, whatever, here you go. And that's how I bought my first bike. That's how I bought my first PC. That's how I got my second PC, and so on and so forth. What I learned from that was that never in your life allow for a moment not to have backup money. And this is something they taught us in the financial school as well, what I've learned last year. Never allow for a moment to have no money in case anything happens. So everybody should have like a backup. So anything happens, worst case scenario, you have a 1 month backup for rainy days, as you'd call it. But it's an actual backup. Like you lost your job, you need maybe at least a month to find another one. You need money for something urgent, you have it there. So this was one of the most basic rules. Ideally, 1 to 3 months
Mm-hmm.
as backup. My whole life I had this because I learned it when I was a kid, because my parents understood it and my current accountant knew it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Have the backup.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see the full version, go to the Uncle Gold Podcast YouTube channel or watch the next clip.